Okay. I am Uncle Numbers. This is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. The continuation that we've all been waiting for. I need to get drill, because of course I need to get drill. It's always drill. I'm finally able to play Kirby after I don't know how many weeks. It was like halfway August when my capture card died. Okay, can we just so hey. No, after Andy is here. So the 14th, 13th, sorry. No stream on the 13th because I want to, enjoy the first real day with Andy here. Like on Sunday, he's just gonna be tired as shit, probably. So we still have 4 more streams before then. So I'm hoping to finish this game if possible. And now it's your first is that today? Oh, nice. Congrats. Oh yeah, so what's the point again? I need either crash or sleep? Do I have sleep? I don't know. Oh, why? What are they gonna do? I mean, there's some things that they can do, but what are they gonna do? I mean, a 7-day vacation, and they want to spend it with their only son. I don't think I want to kill everyone. I mean, as fun as that is, if I want to kill everyone, it's going to take really long. Like, it'll be a 3-hour-long stream or something. So, I'm just going to skip that. Bread. A baguette. Hey! Hey! That's mean. I thought I killed you. And then I got distracted. Ooh, that's fun. Well, not for me, but for you. It's been ages since I've been in a gay bar, and I don't miss it. Because, well, loud and stuff. I need to lower the volume. Do you go to the gay bar often, or like an occasional thing? I think you mentioned once that you went to a gay bar, possibly. Not very often. Do you like it? I mean, you drink, I don't drink, so that's definitely something that makes it less fun for me. And just too noisy. And I'm not usually a fan of that kind of music. Girl, what is this? Right atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, I guess it also depends on the people there. I remember when I was a lot younger, there were a couple different bars in general, and you know, a lot of them were quite normal, but I don't think I can do this. I'm not gonna try. But there were some that were just very different. You know, like there was one for kind of just trashy people. People who like to fight and stuff like that. Which, you know, not fun. Okay. There was one I couldn't do. Yeah, that makes sense. Wise eyes? I don't know what that means. Sounds like a Chinese saying or something. That doesn't really translate to English, which we have as well. But probably not as much as China probably has, or Chinese language, collective language. Ooh. Cherry, cherry, cherry lady. Can you get up, please? Thank you kindly. Oh, a Kenai. Okay, that makes more sense. I love that though. I love, you know, how different languages say different things, and for you, you know, translation of wise probably makes sense. Like I have that too. I'm like, wait, that's not an English saying, and it's like just a translated version of a Dutch saying, which is also great because I don't know, I love languages. It's like how there's no good way to, like, so in English you would say, oh, there's like a storm or something, or bad weather maybe, or lightning, but there's no good word for something like just thunder and lightning, or well, that then also includes rain, which in Dutch we call onweer. Weer being weather, on being a negative, so basically unweather. And I love that they're, well, it's annoying, but I love that there's no good translation or onweer. And I've tried to coin the term unweather multiple times, but yeah. So yeah, I just wait, destroy something. I did not destroy something. Okay, whatever. And so of course sometimes you'll also, you know, have other words or sayings that don't really translate, and then it has to be explained like, oh no, actually that makes sense. Like honestly, the Dutch language has so many sayings that at first glance you're like, girl, what the fuck does that mean? And then it's clear. Also, have we had any essences so far? I don't think so. And then it's clear, you're like, oh yeah, from, you know, centuries ago maybe, or a century ago, this was something that made sense and it's still being used, because it did, of course. Ah, cunt. Bitch. And yeah, I love that shit. Probably something similar to unweather, onweer. My German is very, 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 very rusty. So I'm not gonna attempt a possible translation. I was gonna say that also there's a lot of gay slang that made sense back in the day, because Dededillo, and now are just kind of, you know, words that we use, which I love that. Okay, apparently I missed the little thingy. Also, there's no good way, and this is probably a this is probably a word that you might have seen in like in a list of words that, you know, the English language doesn't have, which is gezellig or gezelligheid, which is like cozy and comfy and nope. It's hard to translate to English in just one word, which kind of weird. But it probably stems from the word gezelschap, which is like company, like having company. But we use it extended as well, if that makes any sense. It's not just that one specific word. It's like if you're gonna do something, you're like, oh, gezellig, or was het gezellig? Girl, what the fuck? And it's just sad that English doesn't have that word, doesn't have a translation. But then again, of course, Dutch also has, you know, it's also lacking in certain areas. For certain words. Like how we have no translation for though, for instance. Which is also a little sad because sometimes like there's supposed to be a word at the end there and there isn't because we have no word for though. Also, I am fucking rambling. I missed two? Good lord. Also, not that many essences in these two levels. That's sad. Can you not go here, please? Can you stop following me? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, time to kill someone. Oh. Good ramble. It's usually me. So, okay, so I think it's known that I'm a bit of a chatterbox, which is a thing you and I share. Basically, every time Andy and I are doing face chats, and we ask about, you know, how our days were, or how our day was. Andy is usually done in like a minute. Like, oh, like I woke up and I had something to eat and I showered, blah 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 blah. And I can easily talk for an hour, telling, not even just talking about how my day was, but there's like tangents and side tangents, and then I have to go back and I have to restrain myself and. That happens a lot. Maybe someday I should just talk and any tangents that come up, I'll just include. See where we end up. And see how many times I go back to the point that I was trying to make. To the story I was actually telling. Ooh, this one is kinda garbage. Ooh. Couldn't get 3. Fuck. Okay, so we're looking out for a crash essence and a sleep essence. Oh, is that where Jetty Cathy is from? Oh. I'm now trying to think of how we say that in Dutch. Someone who talks a lot. I actually have no clue. It really is not coming to me. So either it doesn't exist, or I'm just really blanking on the word. Or I have never heard of the word, which is not likely, but it's still a possibility. But that in and of itself. Oh no! No! Oh, this fucking sucks. Oh, I'm gonna be so late. It's disappearing for sure. It's gone. Okay, I'll exit. Okay, I'll go back to yes, please. It's interesting that you would say Chatty Cathy because of a doll but that's a thing. It's such a known thing, such a prominent thing. Okay, so Crash has appeared. But I have not had Crash. I have not touched Crash. Weird. But yeah, I love that concept as well. Where it's just something that everybody kind of knows, and it just kind of took over. So there's a Donald Duck word. So the Dutch version of Donald Duck, which is still called Donald Duck, which is not better. They coined a term for a country that is far away, but kind of unknown. So like it's you know it's far, but not a precise country. We call it Verwegistan, which ver weg is like far away, and then Istan is obviously, you know, like all the Istans around you know, like Russia area and like the Middle East and stuff like that, which basically everybody uses nowadays. And it's just funny that it's just like, it's funny that everybody uses it, even though it was, you know, first used in a Donald Duck edition, whatever the fuck. Which I never knew. I learned that at some point like, well, years ago, but it's just, I don't know, interesting. Oh, is it really? I'm talking to C. Fandora. I didn't know that this one was called something so completely different. In Dutch, it's Forgotten World, basically. No, big sad. Also, back to Donald Duck. Oh, I'm going in the wrong thing. We usually don't translate English names or certain words or titles or something when it comes to media. So, Donald Duck, even though in Dutch it would be something like Donald Ingt, which hard pass. And the same goes for a lot of names in games and stuff like that. It's mostly just English. I mean, well, I guess it makes sense. I think it's because of Nintendo of America and Nintendo of Japan, probably, where they probably come up with a different name because it makes more sense in that language, maybe. Oh, I can't go in here. Oh, big sad. Because then we probably take the English version because, well, we have Britain and... So yeah, there's probably a bit of a difference between... I cannot do any of these. Fucking hell. So yeah, there's probably a difference between Asia in general and basically the rest of the world. And I also find it interesting, like, dubs. When I was a kid, we rarely got dubs for, oh, I can't do this one either. Fuck. For various TV shows, unless it's specifically for kids, like Pokemon. I don't remember if we had one for Digimon. But so for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, we just had subtitles. The French are fucking weird. Yes. Although I gotta say, I'm getting a little annoyed by the adopting every English word there is. It's getting pretty annoying. We just take a word and we just kind of you know, conjugate it in a Dutch way, and that's about it. If I tell you how, so we kind of adopted the word delete. I don't know why. And so we conjugate words semi-regularly. Past tense usually either has a T or a D at the end. Delete, past perfect, possibly, becomes a delete with a T at the end, which you don't hear because there's also already a delete, and it drives me insane. It drives me fucking insane. I was a fan of Pokemon when I was a kid. That's about it. I played one game a tiny bit, like a tiny bit, and I was like, this is not for me. I like, you know, whenever a new game comes out, I like seeing what they come up with. And then I'm like, ew, garbage most of the time. And that's same. And instead of Pokemon, yeah, well, I have deleted a document, would be something like ik heb een document gedelete with a T at the end, which disgusting. Yeah, so GE D, so GE and then all of delete and then another T at the end. Because I don't know why. Oh, I did Pokemon Go for, I don't know, half a second, and then I was like, eh. It's not the right one. We're still looking for, yeah, I cannot do this. Although maybe I can look for that one. I think there's a poster, possibly. Yeah. 4! Good lord. So Gedelet. I don't know what they could delete. Yeah, so it gets worse because if you then say the deleted documents, it becomes so much worse. It adds another E at the end. So it's then Gedeletete. Which I I don't know why they ever decided to do that. Come on, bitch, die. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck yeah! Right in the panocha! Oh yeah, I remember when Pokemon Go was just out. There was no Dutch version, so I downloaded like the PKG. Is that the PKG? Whatever the fuck, I cannot do this one either. Fucking no. This is sad. And then a while after, we finally got now APK, I think it was the file. I don't know, I didn't care for it all that much. It was vague in the beginning, I thought. Ah, cunt! Whoa, that's a good one. Ah! Fuck yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna try too hard to get the two Frosties without taking damage, because with this ability it's really difficult. Oh. Let's see where we end up. I'm just gonna do a bunch of this and see what happens. Really? But I'm under the ground! That makes no sense. Oh, I've never seen this before. Okay, so it went well and then it didn't. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was also the time when I was trying out stuff like Grinder, and there's like a bit of an overlap for some fucking reason. I hated that period. Wasn't that like 9 years ago? I believe so. Because I met Andy the same year. Fuck, I hated Grinder. Jesus fucking Christ. And somehow Grinder is even worse now than it was back then. Imagine. I did not do much in this one. Good God. I did not expect. I hope I have enough. I also remember that, you know, very early on, there weren't that many buildings that were used as I don't know, like gyms or something. I don't know what they were. Ah, I do have 23. Okay, that's good. Yes. I don't like doing him with drill. Jesus, horrible. Drill is such a shit ability. Yeah. See, I was right. It's great having, you know, a good memory and like time frame stuff. But like, oh yeah, that's the year that I did this, so then that happened and okay, so I've done all of these already. That kind of sucks. Still looking for Crash and Sleep, which I have no clue where. Oh, bitch! I love that he's like super squished after that. Okay, this is going decently. Ay, fuck. You know, actually a lot of shit happened in 2016. I went to Mexico, then I kind of became a whore. on Grindr and stuff. Pokemon Go came out. I released the Kalia, which is now, as of 2 days ago, 9 years old. Then eventually I met Andy. Tomorrow is 9 years that he started talking to me about something else. And then in November... Ah, why did I do that? Why didn't I jump? Yeah, in November he came here for the first time. Yeah. We haven't been able to celebrate our anniversary in years. I think the last time was 2019, maybe? No. Was it? Last time he was here in April. And the year before that as well. And then I think 2 years before then, and then another 2 years before then, he was here in like around New Year's. So 2019 was the last time we were able to celebrate our anniversary. Jesus fucking Christ, that's fucking forever ago. Doesn't even sound like it was that long ago. Or like it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but somehow it was. And luckily, this year we can actually celebrate again. Because in less than 2 weeks, he'll be here. He swallowed King Dededillo's hammer. Uh-huh. Sure thing that I'll be swallowing his hammer. Let's call it ham. Why does it say that I've been recording and streaming for 42.5 minutes, like the same time exactly, when that's not even remotely possible? Because first of all, I hit streaming first, and then recording, and then my hard drive had to load, or like had to restart. And even if I was able to do it, even if it was able to record instantly, it takes a second for me to go from streaming to recording. I don't know, whatever. Yes, pre-pandemic. Do we still remember that time? Do you remember the time? Because feels like a fucking fever dream. I don't need everything. I swear sometimes it just feels like we're still like in March of 2020. I'm gonna get hit by someone. Nope. Honestly, I am still pissed at so many people who are not taking the pandemic seriously. And that's why it took so fucking long before everything was fixed. And then people complaining that it was taking so long. Oh, so many things that we can't do. Like, yeah, if you just done everything the first time, we wouldn't be in this fucking mess, would we? Idiots. Hey, that's a hate crime. I remember, obviously way after the fact, when I worked at Solo, my boss and assistant were like talking about how COVID was fake. And I'm like, had I gotten it, I could have possibly died, especially in the beginning and when it got worse and worse before it finally got better, before it, you know, basically became a flu-like virus. It's like, girls. No, what the fuck? No, I need him, actually. For him, That is Storm. I've had Storm. I think I did everything here. Yeah, I can do the shooty things. Okay. Yeah, honestly, those people deserve it. I feel like the worst part is that the people who didn't believe it would both get it, not give a flying fuck, and then pass it on to people who did care about it, but couldn't fucking defend themselves because, well, if you don't wear your fucking mask, I'm fucked. Or should I say, mouth diaper? Remember that one? Because everything is oppression. Wait, what does that mean? Herman Cain? I don't know who Herman Cain is. I hate mouth diaper, and also the supposed logic of a virus is. Yeah, I was gonna do this. I couldn't. Like a virus is small enough to go through the holes in a mask. Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, but the virus itself doesn't fly through the air, you fucking idiot. It's obviously going to be in water, like in vapor or whatever you want to call it. My brain isn't functioning. Water droplets, I guess, is the better term. And I remember there was a dude who has a shoe store on the corner. Kind of a I am rich, so I can do whatever the fuck I want kind of person. And everybody else is beneath me. Mom and I were talking to him, and we would keep our distance, and then he would just keep coming closer and closer. I'm like, Sir, please. Can you just... The 6 fucking feet, please. 1.5 meters. I hated that dude. It is funny though, you get to learn who you start hating different people where you're like, oh, chill person, and then they pull something idiotic. And you're like, ew, I hate you. I hate everything you're saying and doing. All because of a virus. That was great. Also, I loved early pandemic. When the streets were empty. Oh, that was so good. No one wanted to go out. And then everybody discovered you could go to forests on your days off. He is still alive. Yeah. That's where I'll leave it. Also his wife, so they're not old, but they're definitely not young anymore. And his wife is from, I don't know, she's from some Asian country, like, I don't know, maybe like Indonesia or somewhere in that direction. And she's always wearing shorts, thinking she's still 18. Okay. And like her face has started to sag, if you will. And it's just like, girl, why can't you just dress like your age? Like, you're not 18. These super short shorts are not doing anything for you anymore. And of course, people can wear whatever the fuck they want, but I don't know. I like to bitch and complain, so. Yeah, she really does still think she's hot. It's like, yeah, she used to be really good looking, but age has taken its toll on your face mostly. So, yeah. And that's like the other thing, like, she's also not the skinniest anymore. I'm not calling her fat, she's not fat, but, you know, at some point it's, you know, you're not gonna be so skinny that you're like, I don't know, 50 kilos or something. Or what is that in Americans? In freedom units? Like 100 pounds or something. It's roughly double. Let's go with roughly double. So like 100 pounds. Like, you know, maybe come back to the real world. I love all the definitely bullshit units people have come up with to kind of mock the Imperial system, like eagles per square burger, stuff like that. I love that. Okay, I can do this part. That's good. I love it when people are defending the Imperial system left and right. Like just all of it. It's like, okay, but some things are 3 and then it's something they are like 12. 12 is definitely the best thing though, best system. But when it's not just the same step every single time, it's just weird. Let's be real. Like, we have a nice 10 for basically everything. And everything being kind of based on everything. Centimeters, liters, kilos, temperatures, sort of. I love that it makes sense. Like, oh, if I have this, it's going to be this as well. Like, if I have a liter of water, it's also going to be a kilo, and a liter of water is going to be... Yeah, that makes no fucking sense. If it's you know, 1 liter, it's gonna be 10 by 10 by 10 centimeters cube. It's just so fucking easy. Yeah, honestly, I wish you did too. Or at least the transition. Like, the transition can take however long it takes, I would say. Oh, I need this thing. And I know that y'all have tried. But you can just, you know... Oh, it's like a gallon, which means it's this much in liters. I don't know how much it is in liters. It's this many pounds. That's this much in kilos, etc. Of course, there's also going to be things that are a little more difficult to understand, because it's not like you can find something in a store that would have miles mentioned on it. So like bigger distances maybe would be a bit harder to grasp. Like I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue how long a mile is. Besides the fact that a Dutch mijl is also a different distance. It's a different length. Even though no one actually uses that, but it's, you know, like simple measurements like inch, centimeters, pounds, kilos and stuff like that. That shouldn't be that hard, I would say. Of course, initially, yeah, but eventually you kind of understand. I mean, I don't know if you tell me, oh, someone is this many kilos, I'm gonna be like, okay, how many this is that? Like, of course not really. It's not like I have an exact. Yeah, that's interesting though. That is interesting. But of course, like, you know, if you know pounds and gallons, it's eventually in your head it's just an estimation, like, oh yeah, that feels like a lot. Because like I know a bag of sugar is a kilo. But then obviously in my head, yeah, which is so weird. Obviously in my head it's not gonna be if someone is 80 kilos, it's like, oh, it's 80 bags of sugar. Of course it isn't. That's not what happens in my head. It's just like, oh, that's a lot. Or depending on who it is, of course. Yeah, there's a whole chart combined, or like connecting all of those measurements, and it's a mess. It's got like, I don't know, all of it, which is frightening because it's way too much. Also, I love this game. I love the post-apocalyptic aspect of this. I mean, I love post-apocalyptic shit anyway, so. There's something about malls, post-apocalyptic malls. Hey, bitch. Okay. Yeah. Fluid ounces, or Florida ounces. I love that one actually. The fact that you would think that because it says FL, that you would think it's from Florida. I love that. I've never looked at the floor here, by the way, I just noticed. It's weird. Weird pattern. Oh, I also love how people say Celsius is how warm the water feels. And Fahrenheit is how warm you feel. It's like, okay. And also Fahrenheit has more. It basically extends like 100 Fahrenheit is roughly 30 Celsius, I think. Give or take. So Fahrenheit is supposedly more precise. But like, okay, but we also have decimals. And you really think you're gonna feel or you're gonna understand the if it's 1 degree warmer, like that's about how much warmer you're going to feel, girl. Like I can usually pretty accurately see hot as hot comes. Like if I go outside and like, oh, it feels roughly like this, and it's slightly off, it's like, oh yeah, well, sure. Like I'm not gonna say, ooh, it feels like it's 21.2 degrees. Like, what is that? Like I can sometimes inside feel the difference of like half a degree. But is it really necessary? 1,000. Well, I mean, I don't think we need 1,000. Do we? I mean, if no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's all that important anyway. Oh, also, I just read about the abandoned mall that you mentioned. I love that shit. We have nothing like that here. I really wish we did. I cannot do this one. Aww. It's 1200 degrees Celsius outside. Well, I say that sometimes to exaggerate, obviously. I cannot do any of this. Fuck. I don't like that. Bye, bitch. I also feel like people are they take all of it a little too seriously, maybe. Like I'm just thinking, okay, it doesn't make sense. That's basically as far as I'm gonna go with that. Like, I'm fortunate enough to have been born here, where we use the... Oh my god, I'm blanking. Not the Imperial system, but the other system. What? I have no clue what that's called anymore. I don't know, what the fuck? Huh? Help me out, what the fuck? It's not the Imperial system, it's the other system that we use here. What's that called? Metric, good lord. I was thinking like meters, and that's as far as I got. I was like, that's not it. But I was close. Can you... Thank you. Yes. I somehow avoided those Gordos. Gordos? Are they called Gordos? I think so. I still need to finish this game with Andy, which is tragic. Ooh. International System of Units. Ah. I probably should have known that, but... I don't even know what we call it here. Either of them. Imperial and metric. Oops. Oh, it's finally here! And this means I'm gonna die! Ah, this sucks! I needed, yeah. I'm gonna... So now we only need Storm. No, not Storm. Crash. I finally have sleep, meaning from now on... Oh, metric stelsel? Ew, that... I hate that. Ugh. Delete. From now on, I can just inhale stuff. I'm gonna change the settings. Auto swallow off. Yes. So I don't accidentally get someone's ability. I forgot about this one. Well, sort of. Yes! Kill everyone. No more abilities. Well, sort of. And I think... Crash is either in the final area or in the Forgo Isles. I'm not sure, actually. In one of them, of course, but like a secret alley. It feels weirdly freeing not having an ability right now. This actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. Because I think all that's left is the boss fight for this area, for this world. Yeah, can you open it then? Open? Dude, what the holy shit's happening? That's A, I'm pressing A. What the fuck? It's telling me to press A. When I press A, it just jumps. I don't understand. Ooh, I did all of them. Fuck yeah. Also, there are plans for music streams at some point. I'm working on it. It's gonna take a while. I've been trying to edit the Nacht for Life LFO effect, so that it has more slots, and that's something that I wanted to do, which it's not totally working in just the one effect, but whatever. I've been working on the LFO for days now. Yeah, yay, music. um, it's basically going to be album and EP 7 sounds. So, and it's gonna be structured differently than the other live streams, music streams that I did. Gay music for gay people, sure, yeah. Ah. Like, I was thinking, it would be nice to do live stuff again. But doing it is so much work. Ah. But then I was thinking if I can do a different structure and use the sounds from the latest project, then it won't be that bad. Because the first time I did it, or the other times that I did it, basically all sounds had to be playable on in all registers. So a sound had to be good as a bass and as a pad and, you know, everything basically. Which made it way harder. And now it's like, well, I have a bass and it's going to serve as a bass. This is going to be a bass. So this is slightly easier. I just have a ton of sounds. Like over 100 sounds in total that I approved. that are good enough to use in a project like that. So I guess I will see. Okay, so this is a pretty early end, honestly, for this stream. Like, potentially, I could do more levels. But also, I kind of don't want to. Like, after the 2.5 hour stream that I did last time for Pikmin, this is probably good enough for today. Like, I did 2. Yeah, so so I need one more world, boss, and then there's extra content, basically. Which I will also do. So I'm thinking it's gonna be maybe 2 streams. The last world shouldn't take too long. Even with the boss. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the last one was 2.5 hours. The final boss in Pikmin 2 took fucking forever. Which normally it already kind of does. But because in first person, I wasn't doing it in first person view, it was just way worse. Everything is more stressful, you don't really see where your Pikmin are. So, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be the end of the stream. I'll be back on Friday with the last main world, and then maybe part of the Forgo Isles, possibly. So thanks for hanging. This was fun. Pretty good topics to talk about. So I don't know. Maybe I'll see you on Friday or somewhere on Discord. So, are you?